ho ho and Merry Christmas. I'm not Santa, I'm merely your shoutcaster, Tobi Kenobi. Joining me is my little elf, a Synderin, all the way from Denmark, if they have elves in Synderins or Denmarks or something like that. Anyway, we're here for an MYM show match. It is the MYM Legends going up against DTS. Now, the man who knows the most about these guys, he's mates with them. Literally, he'll probably be drinking eggnog with them a little bit later. Synderin, take us through who we actually have playing tonight, if you actually know that is.
Yes. Hello everyone and welcome to this best of 5 show match series with, of course, Team Legends against Team DTS. Legends, are called Legends because every single one of the players in the roster today is a legendary European player. We've got MYMs, Old School, Melk and Mania who are still playing in MYM. We've got Merlini, retired MYM player, returning to play this show match. Then we've got Loda, who used to play with Kingdom, which was the pre-MYM, in between the MYMs, so to speak. And finally, we've got Kuroki, who played with MYM for a short period of time as well. So all of these players have had some sort of connection with the MYM boys and are all European legends. And they're up against the full DTS roster with their rather new addition art style replaced by Ars Art, called Smile, replacing art style.
So I'm still going to get hung up on Ars Art for this entire game. I'd like to just jump in quickly because you guys are now watching the game right in front of us too. So we do see, well, he's got the New World Order tags on, but obviously that is not the case. It's the MYM Legends team playing on the Sentinel side this time. DTS are playing for the Scourge. But so far we had Enigma, VS, as well as Darkseer being banned out here. I think the most critical ban we've actually seen come out so far is that Spirit Breaker. We saw him played in that very, very fast restream, which lasted for a great total of 15 seconds. So obviously, the Fear of God has been put in there, and he's been banned by Dendai first up.
I'm making my way into the game right now. I'm a little bit behind, but I'll catch up as fast as possible. Of course, if you're watching and if you want to watch it and just listen to the audio, you can watch the game stream on GGTV. We will try to sync up with you now and then along the way if you'd like to just follow the game with your own eyes. You will still follow the game with your own eyes with Tobi's point of view, but you can control the screen yourself. Yes, only GGTV works. Unfortunately, WARC TV failed on us again, so we might have some synchronization issues, but we'll do the best we can.
That's right. Easiest way we're going to do it is I never stop talking during the group fights anyway, and Synd is just one of those guys that knows exactly what happened when I didn't see it. So that's why we like the ultimate casting duo. It's like Mr. and Mrs. Claus. Obviously, you're the Mrs. Oh.
Obviously, you are my elf.
I am your elf. You just like people who actually only come up to waist height. Nevertheless, move on here. Coming into the MYM Legends team, we have Zeus, Potom, as well as the Skeleton King has been picked up. So Larok, or whatever is how you pronounce his name is, will be in the lineup. DTS picked up here SK, Witch Doctor, as well as Lena. One of those heroes which has actually been picked a hell of a lot, Lena, as well as the Witch Doctor. SK, though, used to be the hero which is labelled as the best counter to every single hero. That, of course, I think was maybe a year and a half ago, Syndrome?
Yeah, SK used to be a really, really popular hero, but yeah, the metagame has changed. But it seems like the picks in this game haven't, because what we've got here is very much old school style, and I think that's the point of this first show match, at least, is to take it. They're taking it close to the previous versions. Lyric was a very popular pick at some point. Potom has been a popular pick for centuries. Zeus used to be a really good hero in 48B. Sand King Lena, classic combo from 48B as well. Witch Doctor, not that common. He was changed a lot since back then. But I think Dendi, even though he likes to play this sort of ganging style from back to 48B, he might have to add in some little new spice, which he has done with that Witch Doctor. So probably just going for the best ganging lineup he can get, and that's what we want to see, isn't it?
Oh, most definitely. Come on. I want to see the blood spilled here on the Dota map. And, well, it's a really, really cool thing with both the lineups. There's a lot of stun, there's a lot of initiate, there's a lot of DPS still to come out as well, because Zeus is going to blast the crap out of anybody. I'm interested to see exactly how they actually lane this one as well. Do we go Zeus to solo mid, or something like that? We still have to see carries basically coming out. Potom and SK there. Well, actually, then again, they're pretty damn strong depending on how you actually build them up in their different lanes. It's just one of these cool things about the show matches. They give us something different and how they actually go. And Bat Rider, well, a very, very common hero of late, coming up as the I want to say the new
Loving Dendy's response on this one. Just bad rider pick, and he just types in 3 dots. What is this? Fantastic.
Unfortunately, I actually don't have
this
chat
was not
enabled.
what Dendy was looking for.
I don't actually have chat enabled at the moment, so you guys actually can't see what they're actually saying. I'll do that for the second game, guys, don't you worry. Oh, please change the terrain colour. What do you want me to change it to? See, can you have it Christmassy?
Make the water red, so it's more Christmassy, like blood all over the place.
Hang on, you can do snow effects, can't you?
I think so. Weather snow, I think it's called. Dash weather, space snow. I think that works. And Abaddon's coming out of Kuroki after the Beastmaster from Dendy, so even though they settled for a little bit of old school here, they're still keeping in mind how to counter each other. So it's a semi-serious lineup we're out in right here, I think. Abaddon, fantastic counter to Beastmaster. Once that roar comes in, instant aphotic shield, and there goes your Beastmaster roar, basically. Also, Lion, the last pick coming out of Dendy here, so without hurting anyone, I think we could say the Scourge team has a fuck ton of stuns right here coming out. Sand King stun, Lena stun, Lion, Beastmaster. Yeah, Lion has 2 stuns actually, and Witch Doctor with potentially, how many stuns can you get? 7 stuns if it bounces between heroes a million times.
I love the fact it's actually chain stuns as well. Like you got the Burrow Strike that's going to come through. You got the Roar over the top as well, and then the AOE stun that can come out from Dread. It's like the best ganking lineup. And by the way, I did actually try putting in the weather stuff, but it looks like it doesn't work there. So yeah, fail. We can't have the Christmassy feel. Not for Garena TV this time around. Anyway, we'll actually sync ourselves up. We're now rolling ourselves out on the map, going out at 41, 40 seconds. Might do a bit of a speed 4 as everyone's actually there and not engaging. So we'll jump ourselves a little bit ahead. Hopefully we're not too far back again. And now we actually do slow ourselves down at 22, 21, and 20 seconds. Hopefully you're also up with us too, Syndrin.
Yeah, perfectly synced. And I'd like to give an introduction of the Sentinel who's playing what on that team, because that fits quite well with the legendary status, at least for a couple of heroes. We've got probably the most famous Zeus of all time, is, at least in Europe. Merlini will be playing his trademark hero from back in the day. We've got Melk playing Potom. As there is a bit of action here, we'll have to wait on that. Potom engages on this Sand King, and there's already Sticky Napalm coming out of Mania's Batrider. Arrow from Melk is going to miss. Nice dodge from Dendy, and that's all going to be all from this fight as a ward is being quickly placed by Melk on this choke. And down on bottom, Witch Doctor is having a little bit of fun with Lyric. There are actually 3 Witch Doctors. Kuroki's like, what the fuck, how did so many trolls appear here? He's getting trolled from multiple sources by the Witch Doctor called Moose. Shout out to Mooseman from Dota League, who actually got the hero named after him with that fun name. That's a little bit of a legendary status right there. But Zeus is not called Merlini, he's called Zeus. So no legendary status there.
There is a screenshot of it up on the Gosu Gamers forums if you do actually want to check. And yeah, at one point Zeus was actually called Merlini. Don't remember what patch that was actually in, but it did exist. So now let's have a look at ourselves at lanes after a little bit closer engagement up there on the top. And we will actually go down towards the bottom lane, which will be a Potom SK going up against a Witch Doctor, and a Witch Doctor, as well as a Lion will be joining up for that one. Middle lane will be Beastmaster versus Merlini Zeus. So Lion playing as the Beastmaster, going up against Zeus, and then jumping up to the dual lanes. It's so great to see no tri lane, yay! With Loda as LOA up there on the top lane. And Batrider as well, Mania playing as him. Sand King up there, Dendai playing as the SK, will be teaming up with Lena for the Scourge, and Dread already on the back of the pool right now. A bit of napalm actually coming out there from Mania, so he's wanting to shroud everyone with joy. As our bottom lane getting initiated a little bit here. Bouncing Sun did come off there from Witch Doctor. Now the Impale Stunner comes as well. Maldic is off, he is a chicken trying to fall back. This could be First Blood to come off, or it could be SK. No, he turns around, the First Blood does actually go off. Potom, can he actually make it any back though? He won't. KKY going down there. I'm guessing that's Kurokai.
Yeah, so Kuroki gets first blooded by this very powerful dual lane. Of course, Melk's Flask was just stopped by NS. Quick response from NS right there was very well done. He's going to put Melk back a lot on this lane, being low on regs. Once you're playing against 2 ranged heroes like this, you need to be very careful not to get out harassed. And
they're going again.
Flask cancel is going to be a problem, but SK is coming in from the back. Who's he going to stun? Who's going to be the target of choice? Kuroki doesn't even want to stun anyone. He just wants to chase Art into the trees here.
What is Malik doing?
In which he will be stuck for the moment. Malik finally gets the arrow off. Kuroki is getting hexed. Here comes the cask. And Kuraki will be the victim of this one. Question is if Azad will survive this one. He needs one more hit. Melk cannot get the hit. He does not have vision in there, but the trees have stopped them there. There comes the arrow. He needs one more hit. Oh, buffering game data.
This is not what I want. We got freaking banana. Blue Banana is currently sitting on 3 HP. NS is now just inching our way through. Wish Doctor sitting there on pretty good HP, but they're all stuck in there by the Trenants right now. So Malik can literally hold them in place. Malik, surprisingly enough, while his SK was dying in the trees, was actually just farming up the creep wave. Not even wanting to help his team out to get that kill off a little bit earlier. So I like Blue Banana is dead. He has no TP. He will not live through this. And he has no mana to do anything whatsoever. Same with Witch Doctor. And now we're actually moving again. Malik is doing that damage restoration coming up. Actually, they might just do it from standard damage. Malik is almost dead. In fact, they actually kill Malik on no HP. The restoration keeps him alive. And they walk away with a double kill on the support Witch Doctor of NS. Mooseman will be proud of his hero.
Yeah, the quick, of course you haven't got the chat enabled, but the quick response from Azad, of course I like Blue Banana, is Azad quickly all chatted and wrote movie as in comes an arrow from Melk, but yeah, it hits the Witch Doctor. He's got a lot of health, so it's not going to bring anything. And Mania's disconnected.
Yeah, we've got a bit of a loss here, so 2 minutes into the game, we might see a remake coming out. There was no save game that came out as well, I don't think. Not unless just a bit of a blimp on the screen, so 0-3 right now, so the Batrider is actually gone from the game. This will actually challenge, this will definitely actually challenge the boys. Actually, no, there we go, the host actually leaves the game as well, so we'll probably come back in and play it again. 0-3 was the advantage in favour of the Scourge. They're going to really hate to lose that double kill either on the bottom lane. In fact, all 3 kills happening so far in the bottom lane.
Yeah, DTS were off to a good start on that one, but while this is bad for the game itself, we might be lucky and get a wild TV string out, which wouldn't bother me. Yes, I'll see what I can do about that. I think Vilad was the one streaming WAG TV and it didn't work, so maybe we should try a secondary streamer. But in that case, I'll have to reach just a moment.
Sorry for everyone out there. I am actually now going into the setup of Garena TV and am going to enable chat. I'll chat and play a chat. Yeah, Winra. Okay, so there you go, boys and girls.
But yeah, very, very, very strategic disconnect from Mania there. He did it at just the right time before it was before it would be seen as an issue or as a deliberate plug. So right now people don't think he plugged, but of course it was a very, very good tactical decision coming out of Mania, showing his years of experience in Dota right here. Obviously inspired by previous experiences with it, and yeah, he pulls it off perfectly.
That he does, that he does. For some reason people are actually putting into the chat right now, can you actually fix this streaming? What exactly do you need fixed? But drop the quality down, so if you're lagging up, I'm literally going to blame you on an internet connection. Literally, we've had 20,000 people on this thing before and we haven't had an issue, so I am going to blame you for the moment, until it's proved it's me. You realise out of actually saying what you just said there, Cinder, and you're going to